A woman came alone to a mall that was about to close. The last group of customers was leaving, and the staff reminded her that the building was about to shut down, but she insisted on going inside. With no other choice, the staff turned away to ask their supervisor. Suddenly, a man walked over, staring straight at her, and used a key to open the locked door. Martha smiled and thanked him for making an exception, but she failed to notice the stiffness of his expression. Inside the mall, various kinds of mannequins were displayed everywhere. Martha entered the elevator, and shortly after, another man was looking up at her. She didn't think much of it. Perhaps he was waiting for someone. Soon Martha arrived at the store entrance. The man across the hall reminded her that the place was closed, but when she turned her head, the lights inside suddenly came on, revealing a shop full of cute plush toys. She walked around for a while, when the shop assistant suddenly appeared behind her, startling her. She wanted to find a corn doll, which was very popular. At that moment, the clerk glanced at the man across the way, and only after confirming that he had left, did Martha feel puzzled. What was going on? The clerk said that their shop offered special purchasing privileges to special customers, then looked outside again as if waiting for something, and went to the back to get the item. Martha was confused. Why did she keep looking that way? Just as she was looking around at the toys, she was suddenly bitten by a toy spider.
Hey, Marcia.
Please give the life at him. Please forgive him. I'm always reminding him not to disturb strangers.
Do I know you?
The mother shook her head, but why did the boy know her name? The mother firmly insisted that she must have heard it wrong, but Martha was sure the child had called her by her name. The mother thought the boy was just speaking unclearly, and that he meant to say ma'am. After explaining, the mother tried to pull her son away, but the boy asked Martha to take him with her. Martha was full of confusion. Before she could figure anything out, the mother hurriedly dragged the boy away. At that moment, the clerk brought the doll out. Martha wanted to know who those two were and why they had suddenly disappeared. The clerk did not answer that question, and instead asked whether she would pay with cash or card. Martha nodded and chose cash, then held the doll and started talking to herself. The landlord's child would be very happy. She had moved in a month ago. Martha had no money to pay the first few months of rent, and she didn't even have a job, yet the landlord still gave her a place to stay, and even provided a job lead. After hearing this, the clerk laughed eerily and said that, in that case, Martha must have really been enjoying herself last month. She thought they meant her new job and new friends, which did make her feel happy. Once again, the clerk turned to look outside. The man in black walked over with his hands in his pockets. Martha felt frightened. The clerk asked her if she knew what day it was tonight. Martha replied that it was Saturday, and her good friend Jennifer's birthday, yet today was clearly Wednesday.
Why do you suppose it was so important that you come for the doll tonight?
She didn't know what had gotten into her. She had been sitting quietly at home reading, when suddenly she felt the urge to go to the mall. She simply had to buy the corn doll tonight. As for the reason, she couldn't explain it. The clerk said she knew, because Martha's life hadn't always been like this. Martha didn't understand what that meant. The clerk claimed to know about her life over the past month. Where did she come from? Was she from New York? After thinking for a moment, Martha said she had forgotten. Then the clerk began a relentless interrogation. Martha had no ID, no driver's license, and no idea where she had gone to school or even who her parents were. She only remembered the apartment she lived in and her workplace, yet all of that had only happened within the past month. Martha finally couldn't stand it anymore. What was all this supposed to mean? The clerk angrily stepped forward and demanded to know where she had been before last month. Forced back again and again, Martha suddenly ran out of the toy store. As she rushed to press the elevator button, the clerk followed calmly behind her. But when she entered the elevator and turned around, she discovered that the man was already inside waiting for her. From his pocket protruded a strange conjoined hand. Martha shrank back into the corner in terror. What kind of monster was this? Forgetting the corn doll, she rushed out of the elevator. She